Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you should know about Olivia Rodrigo.
You went from kind of meh to sorta cool to totally the coolest ever.
I never knew that it could happen till it happened to me.
Yeah, just like sitting in my room on my guitar is just my favorite thing in the whole world, so I'm gonna be doing that till I'm 95.
For this list, we'll be looking at the multi-talented sensation who's currently blowing up online. What do you think of Driver's License? Give us your thoughts in the comments. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10. Streaming Smash. Olivia Rodrigo isn't exactly obscure, but many people may have never heard her name until very recently. If you spend any time on the internet, it's become almost impossible not to notice the way she's been popping up all over the place. On January 8, 2021, Rodrigo released her debut single Driver's License, and it set the interwebs on fire.
How does it feel to have the #1 song on the planet right now?
I mean, it's quite insane.
On January 11th, the song smashed Spotify's record for daily streams of a non-holiday song with over 15 million plays. Since then, Driver's License has continued to hold steady at the top of Spotify's US and global charts.
And so the fact that it's #1 in the world right now is absolutely mind-blowing. I can't believe any of it.
It happens so fast as well.
All signs point to a very successful new year for Rodrigo. Number 9. Diverse Influences. Driver's License is a strong introductory statement to Rodrigo as a singer and songwriter. Of course, we're curious about the artists who might have inspired her development. Rodrigo's own taste is impressively eclectic. As an admirer of Lorde, it's not surprising that she's also a huge fan of fellow up-and-comer and fellow Interscope Records artist Gracie Abrams, who has a similar dreamy vocal quality.
Could you hold me without any talking?
Her favorite bands include some more unexpected entries like Rage Against the Machine and the Smashing Pumpkins.
Billy Corgan followed me on Instagram for some reason. I don't know if he's still following me, but I flipped it. I was so excited. I'm such a big fan of his.
Between her own strong creative instincts and such a wide-ranging musical palette, we could hear some very interesting work from Rodrigo in the future.
Just like sitting in my room on my guitar is just my favorite thing in the whole world, so I'm gonna be doing that till I'm 95.
Number 8. Proud to represent. Olivia Rodrigo has a lot to be proud of. One thing that she's especially happy to represent is her family heritage. Rodrigo is Filipino-American through her father's side of the family. She has spoken admiringly about her great-grandfather's immigration to the United States.
He came on a boat from the Philippines when he was just a teenager. Can you imagine moving to a whole new country all by yourself?
Apart from passing on her family story, Rodrigo continues to celebrate her heritage in her own life.
My great-grandpa had a garden, and he was also a really good cook, and so he'd make lumpias, which they're kind of like Filipino egg rolls and really yummy.
She clearly takes a lot of strength from her family and from the background they've given her.
I'm Olivia Rodrigo. I'm a Filipina. I'm a lumpia fan. I'm a daughter and a granddaughter and a great-granddaughter. I'm an American.
Rodrigo's an awesome model of a modern American dream with a cool past and an undeniably bright future. Number 7. Early credits. Even if you don't recognize Olivia Rodrigo by name, you may be familiar with her face. She made her acting debut in 2015 with the American Girl movie Grace Stirs Up Success.
I want to see professionalism, dedication, self-control. I'm counting on you. We all are. Now let's get out there and make it happen.
As a young baker out to save her family business, Rodrigo became part of a classic legacy of modern girl culture. Following in that same vein, she would go on to feature in an episode of New Girl.
Wow, you went from kind of meh to sorta cool to totally the coolest ever.
Her role isn't a big one, but it does factor into Jess's process of discovering her principal mode, which is still pretty key.
We have the utmost respect for you.
Sorry, did you just say upmost?
It seems like Olivia Rodrigo was destined to make her own impact right from the start. Number 6. Bizarre Beginnings. Rodrigo's real break came in 2016 when she was cast in the leading role of Paige Olvera on Disney Channel's Bizaardvark. If her early roles were a hint of what was to come, then this was a big flashing sign. Teamed with her best friend Frankie, the offbeat and energetic Paige spends her time making comedic songs and videos for an internet channel.
1, 2, 3. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I want to wood chip everything.
As their work gains more subscribers, the duo experiences more success. Sound familiar?
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you this all week, but are you guys Bizaardvark?
Yeah.
Considering that Rodrigo's own musical career evolved out of song covers she posted to her social media accounts, this seems like a true case of life mirroring art.
We're new school superstars. We're superstars. Yeah, we're new school. We're new school superstars. We're superstars.
Number 5. Soaring to success on Disney+. After Rodrigo's successful run on Bizaardvark, Disney certainly wasn't going to let all that talent walk out the door.
In the old days, teachers would wait 2, maybe 3 days to announce the cast. But when you know, you know. It's called instincts.
Given her musical abilities, it was the most natural thing in the world to segue her straight into the starring role of Nini on High School Musical: The Musical: The Series.
For my leading lady, it is time to go full V-Hutch.
Okay, no, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, obviously you're gonna get Troy, but I don't want to jinx anything.
As the mouthful title would suggest, the series, one of the first developed for the Disney Plus streaming platform, follows the on and off stage drama as a cast of high schoolers prepare to stage their own production of High School Musical. Not just the star of the show, but of the show within the show, Olivia's voice has had lots of opportunities to shine.
I never knew that it could happen till it happened to me. Oh, yeah.
Number 4. Love on Set. It's a truth universally acknowledged that where there is a successful teen star, there will be an audience hungry for information on their personal life.
Hi, I'm Amelia.
And I'm Bernie, and we're a thing.
And no, we're not.
Especially when that personal life seems to revolve around other talented people. Olivia Rodrigo was previously linked with her Bizaardvark co-star Ethan Wacker.
Really?
Sorry, heat of the moment.
Honestly, I'm just happy you thought of me.
The relationship, which ended in 2018, mostly played out in now deleted Instagram posts on Rodrigo and Wacker's accounts. The exes seem to be on pretty good terms with each other, though.
Driver's License is freaking amazing. If you haven't heard it, listen to it already. Olivia killed the song.
However, a more recent rumored romance between Olivia and a current castmate might not have ended so smoothly. Number 3. Songwriting Chops. Say what you will about Disney, but the company does have a long history of nurturing the talent of their stars. It's obvious that working on High School Musical: The Musical: The Series would be a boost for Rodrigo's singing. But the show has also given her the chance to flex her creative muscles.
Found a boy, told me I was a star. Held the door, held my hand in the dark.
Her emotional lyrical style is on display in her original composition, All I Want, which was featured on the 4th episode of the series.
My expectations far too high. Try my best, but what can I say? All I have is myself at the end of the day. But shouldn't that be enough?
It went on to achieve some independent success as well, charting at number 90 on the Billboard Hot 100. Rodrigo would also work with co-star Joshua Bassett to co-write the love song Just for a Moment, heard in the penultimate episode of the 1st season.
When we're singing side by side, there's so much left unspoken. For a moment, just for a moment in love.
Number 2. Staunch Swiftie. We've already mentioned Olivia Rodrigo's musical preferences, but above all other artists, she seems to love Taylor Swift the most. Rodrigo, who has called herself the biggest Swiftie in the world, has previously posted a cover of Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer to her Instagram Live. The video even earned a repost by Taylor Swift herself.
She posted on the story and was like, "This is amazing, thank you so much." And I screamed my head off. I was so excited.
As if that wasn't cool enough for a superfan, Rodrigo recently woke up to see her song Driver's License side by side with a couple of Swift's Evermore tracks on the US iTunes charts.
I was dead asleep, and my friend called me on the phone, and I was like, oh my god, it's like 6 a.m. Can I call you back in 2 hours? And he's like, no, absolutely not. Check your Instagram right now.
When she posted the photo to Instagram, Taylor was right there again to offer her support of the younger artist. Talk about a moment out of our wildest dreams.
Just about died. Literally, I looked up to her as long as I can remember, so it was so sweet of her to do that.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Following footsteps. It's clear that Rodrigo's writing has been strongly influenced by Taylor Swift. Driver's License is a confessional, emotional song about Olivia's personal heartbreak, similar to many that Swift has built her empire on.
But I've never felt this way for no one.
One more thing they have in common? The wild speculation they've generated about the person who might have inspired the lyrics. Rodrigo was reportedly in a relationship with her co-star and collaborator Joshua Bassett, one that apparently did not end well. Fans have been quick to pick out clues in the lyrics to Driver's License that seem to allude to a messy love triangle and a lot of hurt feelings.
You're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt.
Meanwhile, Bassett released his own single, Lie, 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 just days after Driver's License.
You've been lying to yourself, lie to everyone else.
Following that, on January 22nd, Sabrina Carpenter, who many believe to be the third in this Disney love triangle, released Skin.
Baby, blonde was the only rhyme, the only rhyme.
Interpret that however you want.
You said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.